Are you serious? Are you serious? Wet microburst. Hear this term again. Wet microburst. It's when unbelievable amounts of rain falls in a short amount of time. Rainstorms of biblical proportions, and they are happening more and more frequent. Matter of fact, according to a Bloomberg report, forget tornadoes, folks. Rain bombs are coming for your town, according to reports. Evidence shows that the sky is coming down, is what they're saying, on our heads. What? Raindrops keep falling on my head. No. Listen, the watery part of the rain keeps falling in larger and larger cascades. This past 2 months, they have seen some doozies, folks. Just here in America, the Empire State Building was struck by lightning twice on Monday during a storm that brought an inch of rain down. It felt like in one sheet. It was unbelievable. It was the fastest amount of rain to equal an inch of rain they had ever seen. Matter of fact, even last month, 26 people, I believe, died in the flooding in West Virginia. On June 23rd, 8 to 10 inches fell within half a day. An unbelievable amount of rain. Are you serious type of rain? Catastrophic, cataclysmic. And the flooding then became a flash flooding, enormously wiping out homes and killing people in West Virginia. They called it a once in every 1,000 year rainstorm. Now, in May and in early June, we've seen rainfalls 5 times as much rain as normal down in Houston, Texas. This was during in May and in June. And folks, I was in West Monroe, Louisiana in March when it rained an ungodly 20 inches of rain, folks, in about 36 hours. And I mean, it flooded everything. Just unbelievable. So, look, folks, in Houston, more than a dozen people died. It's the 5th major flood in just over a year in Houston, Texas. 5 different floods in just a little over a year, just in Houston, Texas. Houston, we've got a problem, major problem. Again, what is the term? They're calling it wet microburst. Now, even in Phoenix, the most dramatic recent images came from a guy named Bruce Hafner. In Phoenix, TV helicopter pilot, and he saw what's called a 20 megaton. It looked like a 20 megaton warhead going off, but what it really was, a rain bomb. Now, I'm actually going to put the link to this, to that picture. You'll be able to read the article, you'll be able to see that picture. It's insane. It's an insane. Now, this phenomenon is known in the meteorologist circles as more sober. They just call it the wet microburst. They're supposed to happen rarely. Conditions must be just right. A thunderstorm runs into a dry patch of air that sucks some of the moisture away. The air underneath the storm clouds cools, making it, more dense than the air around it. And the cooler air begins to drop into the even warmer air, and then it accelerates, okay? And when the faucet really flips on, the air can blast out of the sky at more than 115 miles per hour. It deflects off the ground and pushes winds outward at or near tornado strength. The Phoenix events actually show the macroburst. And so it does happen, folks. And we're seeing more and more and more of it. It's raining bomb. It's rain bombs. It's rain bombs. What's known also among climatologists, and the storms could continue to intensify. There's a little question that by stockpiling water vapor, the atmosphere is building a real worldwide arsenal of rain bombs. Now, my question is this weather warfare? Is wet microburst man-made? Is it being, because Yes, it can happen naturally, but rare. But we're having frequent. Now, there is even Bible prophecy that says, the Lord says, I will make it to rain on one city or two and not another. And there won't be enough rain over here, and the people will come to the city that has water, but there still won't be enough. That is an Old Testament prophecy that the Lord said he would do. Okay? And so, but we see it happening. It could be that God's judgment is being poured out upon the United States as just one facet of judgment. Or it could be weather manipulation to create weather weaponry. And it's being tested to see if it works or how it works, okay? And they can try it on locations like Houston, Texas, okay? Or maybe over there in West Virginia in coal country, since they're going to close the coal mines anyway, they say. All right? And they want to shut down the oil industry as well, Houston. And we've seen some manipulation, or some are suspecting manipulation that caused wildfires burning out of control in Canada near a lot of oil drilling and gas drilling areas, some of the largest areas for oil and gas drilling in Canada. Just a question. So we're going to continue to keep a close eye on this, because the New World Order, the one world government, the beast that's in the Bible, will have a great sword. And if you read the four horsemen of the apocalypse in Revelation chapter 6, it tells you, yes, the white horse conquers the New World Order. Yes, the red horse gallops with the horse of war. But that horse will also be given a great sword, a weapon that cannot be defeated. Some say that could be EMPs. Some say that could be the rod of God, lasers from out of the sky. Some think it could be the manipulation of weather. I don't know, but I know it's coming. And of course, the black horseman of the economy, and the black horseman and the pale horseman of death, in many different ways of bringing about death, is all part of the Agenda 21 of this rise of the beast, the New World Order. The beast is coming. Are you saved? Jesus is coming. All right? Because as you see these things getting bad, Jesus said, look, the Lord will have to shorten the days for the elect's sake, lest there be no flesh saved. In other words, God is going to end this thing sooner than he planned on it, because of the technology and the evil and the mentality of the rise of the black awakening of the Antichrist. And folks, we are living in these times. We're going to talk about this during my live broadcast today. Don't miss it. 12 noon Eastern. And also tonight, Summer Fire will begin at our home church in Knox, Indiana, okay? So we'll tell you more about that in a broadcast today. I'll see you guys in a little bit. Give your life to Jesus Christ, because we are running out of time. And these are the beginning of sorrow.